In this video, we're gonna learn again how to draw letters in two-point perspective. I showed you how to do this in the last tutorial, but this time we're gonna practice with different letters instead of just one. I've already drawn my horizon line and put my two vanishing points on the page. So I'm gonna jump right in and draw my first letter, which I'm gonna put on the horizon line mostly down below. This is the letter L, and like I said in the last video, I'm gonna start by drawing a cube. So make your cube the same way you learned before in my other perspective videos. I put a link to that tutorial up in the cards if you want to take a look. So draw a vertical line, then connect the top and bottom of that line to both vanishing points. Now for this letter, like you know, we got a vertical part and a horizontal part. This cube is for the vertical part and I'm going to make it a skinny cube. The width of your letter is up to you. You can kind of play around with the size here. So draw two parallel lines on either side of your first line to show those two sides. Alright, now it's time for the horizontal part. To make that, draw a shorter vertical line on this lower line that's going towards the right vanishing point. Basically, you gotta keep your letter and anything you add to it inside those converging lines. Think of it like a border that shows you the limits, and you can't draw anything past those lines. Draw a converging line from the right vanishing point to top of the line till you get to this point, and then connect the top of that line to the left vanishing point. Figure out how wide you want this line to be, and then draw your next converging line from the right vanishing point like this. Now it's time to erase and clean up those guidelines. Also, don't forget to clean up the part of the horizon line you can see through the letter. And lastly, redraw and darken your lines to give your drawing a finished look. Okay, next I'm gonna draw my next project above the horizon line. This is gonna be a letter F, and it's basically the same as drawing the letter E, which we did in the last video. So again, we'll start this by drawing a cube in two-point perspective. I'll draw this cube just like I did for the letter L down here. So yeah, this one's gonna be a skinny cube too. Draw a parallel line on the left and then connect the bottom of it to the right vanishing point. Draw the next parallel line as a dashed line. This is like a guideline for drawing the arms, same way we did for the letter E. This time we only have two arms. So mark where you want those arms to go. Draw two vertical lines with a gap in between using your ruler. Connect the top and bottom of the lower line to this vanishing point. And do the same thing for the bottom of the upper line. Then do that same stuff with the right vanishing point. Oops, I forgot to finish the bottom plane of this leg, so don't forget to connect the bottom of this dashed line to the left vanishing point. Then just erase the guidelines. Now I gotta darken my main lines again since they got erased when I was cleaning up all those extra lines. Okay, let's try drawing our next shape on the horizon line. So draw your next vertical line for this cube right on the horizon line. You can draw it as long or as short as you want your letter to be, and then connect the top and bottom of that line to the left vanishing point. Now it's time to draw the parallel lines. I'm gonna draw my first parallel line on the left next to this line. This parallel line will show me how wide this side is, the back side of the letter. This is gonna be a letter H. Then to draw the next parallel line on the right side, we draw two converging lines from the top and bottom of this line to the right vanishing point. Next, find two spots in the middle of this vertical part of the letter for drawing the middle section, the bridge that connects the two columns of the letter. Then connect those two spots to the right vanishing point to make two more converging lines. The next thing to do is draw the next column on the other side of the letter, so start with a vertical line again. This is the first line for drawing the cube. And then as usual, we need to draw 2 parallel lines on each side of this vertical line. Draw 2 more converging lines to the left vanishing point for drawing the next parallel line. Again, you don't have to draw the entire converging line all the way to the vanishing point. You can just draw the part you need. We need 2 more converging lines to the right vanishing point. These converging lines help us figure out how wide to make the other parallel line we're about to draw. Then we connect these 2 spots right where the converging lines from the right and left cross each other. Then we draw our last vertical line for the back side of this column. Alright, now let's finally clean up all the extra guidelines. There are a ton to erase here. Also, don't forget to erase the part of the horizon line you can see through the letter. And then after that, darken your main lines to give your letter a more polished look. So as you can see, we basically see 2 faces or 2 sides of the letter H from this angle, except for the middle bridge that connects the 2 columns. The reason is that this part is exactly on the horizon line, so we can't see the top or bottom of this part of the letter. Remember, if we're looking up at something, a shape that's above the horizon line, we see the bottom. And if we're looking down at a shape below the horizon line, we see the top of the shape. So right on the horizon line, they basically show one side or one face. For our next project, draw a cube above the horizon line. Just draw a vertical line and connect the top and bottom to both of the vanishing points, so you get 2 converging lines on both sides. But we don't need to finish the whole cube right now because we're doing something different here. This is for drawing the letter T, and this one's above the horizon line like you see. So again, we have 2 parts, a vertical one and a horizontal one for this letter. Mark where you want the horizontal part to be. This is basically for the width of this section. And then connect this spot to the right vanishing point. Do the same thing to the left vanishing point. As you can see, I'm not drawing the whole converging lines. I don't want these lines to cross over my other finished letters. Draw a parallel line on the left, and the end of this part of the line should be as long as that horizontal section. Then connect that corner to the right vanishing point. That'll give us the bottom surface of this horizontal part. Draw another vertical line here. That'll mark the other end of this horizontal part. Again, draw another converging line from the bottom of that line to the left vanishing point. But like you see, I just drew the part I needed to close off this section. And now we have this bottom surface that we're looking up at. Now we need to draw the vertical part right in the middle of this horizontal part. So find the middle of this part, mark it, and draw a dashed line from the top to the bottom as a guideline. Mark 2 spots on each side of that dashed line. Remember, they need to be spaced out evenly. And then draw 2 vertical lines on both sides of this dashed line. This is for the vertical column of the letter. This method really helps us put those 2 parts, the horizontal and vertical sections, exactly where they need to be, joined to each other from the middle. Then draw 2 converging lines to the left vanishing point right from where those 2 vertical lines connect to that horizontal part. Now we have our 2 converging lines, so we can finally draw the last parallel line here. That'll give us the left side of this vertical column. So finally we can erase all those extra guidelines to see how things turned out in our drawing. As you can see, some of the main lines disappeared here while I was cleaning up the guidelines, so I gotta darken those lines again and put them back in the drawing. Oops, look like I forgot to draw this bottom plane again. So I need to grab my ruler one more time and connect this corner to the left vanishing point. And this one too to the right vanishing point. And that'll give us the bottom face of this vertical column. And that's it for this tutorial. Thank you for following this tutorial. I'm glad you made it this far. Until next time, and have fun drawing!